think I'm gonna cry again. I'm just so...
DNA testing at birth.
Mandatory.
Mandatory DNA testing at birth. I don't agree with that.
What?
The DNA test results show that Mr. Smith, you are not Monica's father.
I think that the United States making DNA testing mandatory is stupid.
Tennessee is making a significant
Oh no, how the fuck? No, how the fuck is that stupid? As the video says, is from what, the state of Tennessee or what? But you can see that in the United States, it's a high rate. How do I put it? It is fraudulent because there are a lot of men paying child support for kids which are not they are not his. The fact that a state is trying to make it what? Make it mandatory. Make it what? Make it what? Make it compulsory that when a child is being given birth, before the father will sign his name, before the so-called father will sign his name, a DNA test must be done. The fact that these women are complaining, you are fighting back. No, why are you fighting back? And this is my case. You know that what you know that what the child is for the man. So why are you fighting back? And some ladies are making a point that why should I pay tax for this shit? Why the fuck should I pay for another woman who has wrongdoing? But here's the case. When men sign their names on the certificate claiming the kid, even if when they are found out when this is done and they are found the court that the kids are not theirs, majority of them are still made to continue paying the child support. And said, but legally, you have claimed that that's your child. And that is what is bringing a lot of people down. It is destroying life. The fact that the state is trying what to move this thing forward is not nice.
change with House Bill 2689, requiring paternity tests before signing birth certificates. This is a critical move, as studies show that around 1/3 of men tested may not actually be the biological father. By mandating these tests, the number of incorrect father identifications could grow. Moreover, the state is cracking down on maternity fraud, making it a punishable crime.
Aw, look at Daddy.
He's not my dad, Mom.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him. I'm recording.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Stop.
Really?
Stop recording.
Really? In front of the fucking house?
Stop recording.
Don't worry, I'm gonna unlock it. In front of the. Hide your face, bro. Hide your face. Really? In front of the house?
Bye.
In front of the house.
Okay, bye.
In front of the house.
God damn! Yo! This is not cheating. She's not having a feel. No, forget that. Cheating is what? It's a wrong word. She is full on. Come on, she has a collar on her neck. Yo! That is some crazy ass shit, bro. So, sometimes this way, she's not remorse because she will say, "Leave, bro, leave." In front of the house, you are not respected, and most people are going through this shit in their relationship, and you can see there's no remorse in their face. What really shocked me is not because she was cheating, it was because of the collar. Like, what kind of play were you guys having? In the fucking car? There's no room there. So are you barking or what? Come on. What kind of what? What is the name? Is it was sexual? No, what is sexual? No, is it sadist or what? Come on. What BMC is this, bro? Just look at it.
Bye.
The only day I wake up early, this is what you're doing out here?
Okay, bye.
6 a.m. in the morning, and you're out here in front of the
Bye.
house.
Bye.
In front of the house, bro.
Bye.
Yo, nigga, they say bye. They say, can you fucking leave? I know whether you are hateful or not, but I can see she want to continue. She want to go back. She want to fucking go back. Yo, she's ready to go back to what they're doing, bro. Sometimes I feel like when you find your lady having an affair on you, cheating on you, me me taking a video, recording it, putting it online, it's a waste of time. You leave her, let it be. You see, she have made a decision, she have made a choice to to cheat on you. Because she's aware. I mean, she doesn't like you. She never loved you. Wherever you are at your point of relationship, and let me elaborate on the previous video, the video of the girl when a step down. Well, you see situation when men step up to date married or to date single woman. You see how the girl was not what appreciative. We can understand she's a little kid, but at the same time, sometimes what you as mothers, You have to what? You have to let the kid know he's stepping up. Although your father is in jail, you miss him. But sometimes they say it outright. You hear the man's face, bro. Come on, although he's a kid, she's a kid though.
Have my shirt?
Bye.
You gotta, bro, in front of the fucking house.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Bro, how long you been talking to her, bro?
Like just a couple weeks.
She didn't tell you about me? Bro, right?
I'm over here in the hospital, y'all. Finna give birth to his child. And he over here questioning me, talking about, is this really his baby? Like, what are you talking about? Do you really think I'm sitting here have you up here at the hospital and everything with me just for nothing? Are you serious right now? What kind of baby dad does that right when we finna have this baby? Like, are you serious? You really gonna sit here and question the baby talking about, oh, can you get DNA test? No, you're not getting no DNA test after this. I'm not doing that. This is your child. If you don't believe it's your child, then you could go ahead and go.
As the father, I'll take care of her.
You are the father.
But I'm not the father.
You are the father.
I'm not her father.
Why during the pregnancy did you show up at the maternity shoot?
I showed up at the maternity shoot because she wouldn't leave me alone about it and kept
Because
arguing
you're
with me
her
about
dad.
it. So
You're
I
her
went
dad.
so she would stop causing stress
You're
in my
her
life.
dad. That's why I called you.
But I'm not
Dad.
I'm not her dad.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
In the case of 11-month-old Lila, Drew, you are not.
From 5 to 30% of the general population, men are raising and paying for children that are not theirs and don't know. According to the American Association of Blood Banks, between 25 and 30% of the males who are accused of being the father, they take a paternity test and find out they did not do it.
Are you for mandatory DNA testing at birth?
I am absolutely on record.
Yeah, what's happening?
Proactive solution. Automatic DNA testing at birth would work to help two things. One, we would assure that the right parents were named on the birth certificate. Two, it would stop paternity fraud and take the profit out of paternity fraud.
But so many women.
No, it is true. You can see it because there are a lot of women that is accusing people, and mostly I understand because women make it as if when a man asks you, "Is the kid mine?" It's as if like you don't trust your partner. God, I don't trust you. I don't believe you. I don't know who because I want to make this clear. If you have not married, you're still married here, bro, and you are dating a lady, whether she's your girlfriend, she's your fiancée, when she's pregnant, or my mom or your mama, bro, do a DNA test. If you think that she'll feel some a different way, go do without her knowing. Because to me, if they make paternity what test mandatory, it will crack down on this cheating because most women go out of their way trying to hate men after they've gotten pregnant for the wrong guy. No, they've gotten pregnant for a different person. They're now looking for what? A responsible man to take care of the child. Like what do you mean? And when you find out and the man wants to cut off, you say some of them will be claiming that the girl knows you. You are the girl's father. And some of them do this thing, the sole purpose of what? To just claim money from you. They don't have to give a fuck about you, bro. And you find some men, their life are so fucked up because they're paying what? They're paying child support, even the court system is not there to help them out. So to me, if they decide to make what paternity test mandatory at birth, it's going to solve any problem. Whether you are married, whether you are this, it's what it will make sure what the act of cheating will be it will stop. Yes, because it's in a sense that if you are talking to someone as a lady, you're with your guy, and you know if you get pregnant, or you're fucking a guy and your husband at the same time, or with your boyfriend at the same time, you get pregnant. Mostly, you need to know will assume it's for husband. When in actual fact, you know who's for. But you want to lie to yourself. So when this thing is put in place, most of you, if you are doing it, use a condom. Yes, use a condom one or two. Or when it's found out, when you do the test and you know that the kid is not his, he's not signing his name, and what? And if fidelity will out there. Because most of the ladies, you lie and lie and lie, putting men in what? In debt. But sometimes when there's some men are bums out there, and there's some men who are out there, they are doing to pay for their child support, for a child who is actually his. But at the same time, it is how we need to come about it. Like some of you use the notion of child support. The notion of child support as if what? As if it's a gateway out of what? Poverty, nigga. The child support it's not a gateway. It's not a gateway. It cannot bring you out of poverty, bro. You broke.
Women's groups say this wouldn't be fair. You're acting like you don't trust the mother. Why do
No,
you
the
think?
fuck we don't trust you. Like we don't fucking trust you. Like what do you mean? Like what do you mean? You see, you insist over again that the child is for the mom. And when they do the test, majority of the time, 95%, the child, it shows that the child is not his. So why should they trust you? What? It was you ladies to complain. You did this a few category of men. They say, oh men are scum. Oh men are scum. And you say they trust the woman. What do you mean I don't trust you? But like this is not about trust. This is about certainty. I am men are not here what to try to pour their love on a child which is not theirs. It's a waste of time, bro. See, after finding it, someone will say, but you take on the child, but the child is not my blood. You guys don't understand this, It is not my blood. See, every time I look at that child, oh, it is love, but this is not my blood. You need to understand it. You see, you believe your husband is what? Sometimes to me a test on is make it two ways of you test the guy, you test the lady. Maybe at the end of they may even swap a child, they may swap a child, they may some may have swap a child to put a different child there. Yes. So to me this doesn't make it what? Mandatory in the sense that the test whether the woman is the what? Is the child's mother and whether the man is the child's father. Yes, I will go it that way because you don't know. After you have taken the child into the crib, you don't know whether someone that will swap your child. You end up taking someone else's child. You see, sometimes you cannot be at fault. You see from this perspective, it's a way to make sure that you are sending your child back home safely. What you have given birth, what you have raised for what you have cried for 9 months. You understand me?
They say that.
It's a red herring. It takes away from the focus of, well, who's the one person who has all of the information about potential fathers or the paternity candidates? It is the child's mother. And currently, in most places, she has no duty to disclose that, well, wait a minute. Well, my husband's not really my child's father. My boyfriend is. Like, well, wait, lady. But you're married.
My wife has been cheating on me with this guy, apparently.
Apparently right now there's a huge debate on whether or not paternity tests should be mandatory. A lot of women are against it, to no surprise whatsoever. A lot of them are saying that they would divorce their husband immediately if he asked them for a paternity test.
He is the father. 72 hours. He has a tattoo on his private parts. He is not the father. He is not the father. How many times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a tattoo. All I want to see was these numbers to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
That was way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo. Excuse me. You know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
You are not the father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything today. Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know.
The delusion that says that the father that he's not the father, and you are still trying so hard to state that he's the father. You ladies, you see this kind of delusion you are creating. Like she has convinced herself that he's the father. Is it because he's well to do? You feel like he can he can pay you child support, or the real father is a bump? That's why you don't want to go to him, because some men are there. They'll tell you straight up. Because if it's not working, how can you pay child support? You can't pay shit. So some ladies you're out there trying to entrap men, to take off case. What the other fact? They're not theirs. And what baffles me is that, and what the ladies say, if my husband do it, you go for a divorce. What's the go for a divorce? My question: why are you against it? It's the same notion when you're about to get married and ask your girlfriend, your fiancé, sign a prenup. Start asking, don't you trust me? Don't you trust me? You're acting as if you want to take your money. First of all, don't you love me? Yes, so sign the fucking prenup. It's the same analogy. The fucking same analogy. Like in the sense that that complain that why don't I trust you? Like, what do you mean trust? Do I know who you have been fucking? Do I know your intentions? Do I know what will happen? Do I fucking know what will happen in the long run in the marriage? So sign the prenup. This is a simple fact. You came with this bottle of water to the marriage. I came with this phone. Sign the prenup. It's very simple. Most of this, you always complain. It's very simple. Sign the prenup. Sign it. It's the same thing with this thing. You sign it. You're living with your bottle. I live with my phone. But you are greedy. You are greedy. Your friends. This is not about trust, too. It's about what? People should complain about trust. You are the one that failed the man because you have broken the trust. Because numerous times, over and over again, we have seen countless times. Evidence have shown over and over again, majority of men in the state around the fucking world, their kids. When you do the DNA test, you find that majority of them, their kids are not theirs. Straight from the first born. Where is boyfriend or husband? They're not theirs. But they don't know. So also life relationship going, but why? What will happen in a day when the child is sick? Sometimes when they find this, when the child is sick, they want blood. They'll realize that the man is not the child's father. And you see them breaking down, start crying. What do you mean? And at the end of the day, you have broken the trust. It's not about trust no more. It's about what? Making sure that someone is not pointing his hard-earned money into what? You take it care of a kid which is not his. Easy as that. Take trust out of it. The trust have been broken. You know this have broken the trust countless times. So move on.
What I felt, I know what I saw. Okay.
Well, so what?
Well, there is a probability of something else though. Okay. You were probably with somebody else too within that previous 72 hours.
Oh, Your Honor, you tried it.
There's no shade, just facts.
30%.
That's 30% of all men who go to actually get paternity tested turn out to not be the father. So out of every 100, 30 of those will not be the dad.
My ex-boyfriend told me that, married or not, if I ever had his baby, that he would want a DNA test before he would accept that child as his own. When he told me that, I was like, what? It honestly pissed me off. We got into it. I was telling him how he made it seem like he didn't trust me and all these different things. And he was saying, no, that's not it. You don't understand because you're a woman and you would never have to question if that child is yours or not once you have it. Even if you trust someone, you could still have that small percentage of a chance that that child is truly not yours. And then he was saying how if it truly is my child, then what is the issue?
It's 99.9% not compatible. So you got pregnant around the time you were with me.
Are you crazy?
No, it's nothing to go back about. Who was you f***ing?
I don't even know how to start this video, and I've tried to start it about 10 times, but I think we should start by saying a massive thank you to everyone who commented or reached out to me about my video about the DNA test. I can now confirm that I did receive the results today, and
you guys the tea, girl. Stop crying. You guys the tea.
I think I'm gonna cry again.
You guys the tea. It's not the fire, right?
So I can't stop crying.
You see this shit? You see this shit? No, why are you crying? No, why are you crying? Why are you crying? You see, most at the end of the video, they didn't just try to let us know that by making paternity test what mandatory, it's going to solve a lot of problems. Most you are complaining that why are they doing that? I read an article last time, a case, a very rare case in the sense that the lady was married to the husband. But the case was that the husband, when the husband was being born, they were twins, but in this case, the husband was embryo what? The husband swallowed his brother. So only him was born. But when he got his wife pregnant, this was the funny thing, bro. They said that because of what happened, the sperms, the child was not his. The child was his brother. The husband swallowed. Don't ask me to some scientific extent. I don't understand that shit, bro. But he swallowed that shit because when I say swallowed, when the embryo incompleted, overtook his brother inside. So only him was born. So when they gave birth, and they did the test, like the child grew up into an extent that the child did the test, they found out that the husband was not the father. They were shocked. And and the and when they further test again, they test the woman too. You see, the woman was not the mother. It was so fucking confusing. But the woman carried the child. You see, the whole point of this DNA test is that it is there to deter you ladies out there so that you cannot put men on child support, forcing for them to raise their kid. Second, to prevent paternity fraud. And thirdly, to me, I believe that you know who's watching. You can give birth to your kid, and someone will swap the kid. So me, the parents is also downward both ways, both men and women. Yes, that's because I've carried a child and I've taken the child to the fucking lab and they brought the child. That doesn't mean it's your fucking child, bro. So to me, they will test the guy and they'll test you too, and they'll find whether it's actually yours. So either way, I hope they pass this law, or it will help it will help but cut down all these fraud cases out there. Either way, see you guys later.